I've heard all the complaints over on the official Discord. Everybody's coming to this Forest Watcher and they're being stuck. It's day 5. We're logging in. It says for our journal to be able to go over here and beat him. That's all we've got for our adventure. And then we've got our stamina to use. We've got our vortex boss to fight. And then we've got our arena battles. And then you're out of the game. Like there's nothing else to do. Every day, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, the previous day from now, we went and fought a dungeon. We went and fought the Mist Dragon. And then you unlock the Mist Dragon after you beat him. Here, you unlock this to be able to do the Mist Dragon every week, once a week, for these ability scrolls, which I haven't beat him yet because he's too hard. I beat the story one. I can't beat him. But I'm not going to sit here and try to focus on beating it because in 2 days from now, I'm going to be so strong, I'm just going to hit auto and beat him. Just like if you're focusing on any of these take time. You're going to have to get stronger. And in a few days, we're still leveling in the game. We're not in game yet. So I wouldn't waste time trying to get past content that in 2 days from now, you're going to be so strong that you're just going to hit auto. Okay, back to the point of what we were talking about with this thing. This needs to be changed. It has to be changed, not because there are people out there that have choice legendaries that are able to beat this Forest Watcher. The reason why it has to be changed, and it's one easy fix, and the game really needs to listen for this, is because we cannot lose players on day 5. You can't have a game that gives you things to do, and then on day 5, and then actually day 6, tomorrow even, we're going to be in the exact same place with nothing to do, the quest telling us to beat the troll, and then we're going to have our commission quest to get more adventure experience, and then we'll eventually get to adventure level 23, and then we'll be able to beat the troll, we'll be able to beat the dragon, we'll be able to do everything. But currently, it's done backwards. It's done in such a way on day 5 that people are confused. They think it's a paywall. No games do paywalls. Paywall means you have to pay money to get through something. No games do that. All we have to do is wait 2 days till we're adventure rank 23. Then we can make 4 stars, and then we can level those 4 stars up way past level 70. If I try to level this guy up right now, I need to be adventure rank 23. And I've got tons of frost to be able to do that, to be able to make him a 4-star. So I've been, with my stamina today, preparing for that, making sure I farmed so that I could already, like in 2 days from now, I'm going to be able to take him up immediately, and her. So that's 3 that even just from today, me farming with the free stamina I get, take them up. And I've been farming a crap ton of experience because there's no reason to farm more gear. We are currently capped at the gear we can get. If you got decent gear for this, keep it. Don't farm anymore because right when we beat the troll, we're going to get new dungeons and better gear. So don't waste your energy, your stamina on that. You're going to want to put your stamina into making these guys stronger, but we're doing it backwards. This does not make sense for game progression and to retain customers. That's my biggest thing, is customer retention. You don't want players leaving the game for stupid reasons, right? You want them to see a clear way to level their hero. I see that I need to do this because I'm capped with this adventure rank. And we need to remove this adventure rank right here for rank 4. Not saying we need to remove it for rank 5. And I know we're capped at a lot of things for adventure rank that we've been capped through day to day. And though I don't like those other adventure rank caps, they're okay. We've had things to do every day. We've unlocked new store areas with new dungeons and new things that gave us like side quests that gave us hours and hours of gameplay. It's been fine. I'm not saying I like it, but it's okay. But this has to change, because if we take away this requirement for journey level 23, only here for rank 4, nowhere else in the game, because maybe rank 5 makes sense for progression for what it says for the journey level. Here it does not. This needs to absolutely be removed so that by the time you get to the troll, which is day 4, you would already have a rank 4. You would already know to have a rank 4. And if you got to the troll with one rank 4, you would be like, okay, I can see clearly that I need to go make some other rank 4s, and I need to get some experience from the Goblin Cave to make them higher than level 70 once I take them to rank 4. And then as you're doing that, you're going to take 1 or 2 to rank 4. You're going to go back and fight that goblin, lose to him. It's going to get closer and closer and better and better. And it's going to give you like this feel of, hey, I'm working towards something. I'm making these guys rank 4, and I can see it easily that all I've got to do is make them rank 4 and get them stronger, because there's nothing else we can make stronger, right? We're capped at everything we can do. We can't have over level 70. We can't have better gear. This is it. We can't go anywhere until we beat the troll. So currently, it's just not done properly, and we will absolutely lose players from this until they remove that requirement. So what would happen is on day 3, you would probably already make a rank 4. Let's say you didn't make a rank 4 and you got to the troll. At least then when you went on Discord or watched a YouTube video or anything else, you would say, people are beating stage 3 of these dungeons pretty easily with this team. You can beat the Frost one and you can beat the Tempest one easily. The Fire one's a little bit different unless you have some choice heroes that can remove debuffs or stop debuffs, things like that to take away the fire debuff from her doing her ultimate and blowing up all those debuffs that she puts on you, all the stacks. But we could already farm stage 3 of 2 of the 3 dungeons to make rank 4s. So even if you didn't make any rank 4s by the time you got to that troll, you would know from other people at least that, hey, all you got to do is start making rank 4, and you would be able to be like, yeah, okay, let's go do this. Let's make these rank 4s. And like I said, you would keep going back to fighting him after you made a few and did a little bit of stamina. And then if you got to wait for more stamina to come back, you would just keep, it would be a fun thing to keep going back and beating this guy. But waiting 2 days of doing nothing is not acceptable, and we will lose players. That's why it's not acceptable. People will think it maybe is a paywall, and then they will be also like, what do I do? I feel like I'm capped out on everything. And then if the company's lucky enough to have them stick around for 2 days, then they'll get their rank 23 and they'll be like, okay, I can make 4 stars now. So what the hell was I doing for those 2 days then? Hopefully you weren't going to farm gear that we're going to replace really quickly. You were going to farm the material to take your guys up to rank 4 and getting all that goblin experience so that when you do take them to rank 4, you can take them well above 70 right away, because that's what I'm working to do. So in 2 days from now, though, is when we'll be able to do that. But it's backwards, completely backwards. It should not be this way. And I understand where you're coming from, but we've got time to make this game better. And that's what it's all about, making this game better so that at global launch, players won't have this issue. And any kind of bugs they're working on in the game, they're working on all that kind of stuff, guys. Believe me, they're working on it. I know you guys want to know about the cart and when it's going to reset and what's going on with how long it takes for these stuff to reset. They're working on the bugs first, but they'll get to it. They'll tell us like what kind of cooldown this is. Maybe they'll put a cooldown timer of a week down here, because right now it's updating daily. And the only thing it's really updating is the iron ore, I think, and maybe this potion. I know the iron ore is updating for sure. That one is the only one that I know daily that it's coming back to. So we need to get some things changed in the game, and I really hope they take this into consideration, because for 2 days of day 5, we're going to lose a lot of customers. We're going to lose a lot of players who really like this game, but they're like, wow, this if it's this bad on day 5, it doesn't make sense. Like, what else is the game going to be like? And I don't want to lose customers to that. And I don't want to lose customers to thinking that there's some kind of pay mechanic, or that they need to go spend money, or that they just don't have the right heroes and they're sitting here for days. And they might not realize that in 2 days from now, they'll be able to, blow up their level and prepare for that. And it's going to really put them off. And I don't want that. So let me know your thoughts down below. I hope I explained that clearly. Really do. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate your time. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all in a video soon.